Hey everyone out there, casual fanatics, it's Jeremy here with a very special vlog, sitting here at work. This is actually the last day that I have to make the long drive to and from work. The next time that I make this long drive will be when I'm moving. And you also see that the camera's kind of set up a little bit differently. That's because this is also kind of a test for my camera mount for future vlogs, so that if so inclined I can maybe take vlogs while driving, although I would not recommend that, especially not in states where they're trying to crack down on texting and driving, because they may not look too kindly on vlogging and driving either. But I've got my phone set up in a strategic spot here where the camera's pointing to me, but I can still focus on the road and look around if I need to, and be able to keep my attention where it needs to be while I'm driving. And it also gives a nice wide field of view of the inside of the Chokora. Yes, I know, it's very simple interior, but you know, that's kind of how I am with these things. Very simple kind of a person. I did see the Nintendo Direct, and I do have a few thoughts on that. I'll be very quick about that. By the way, sorry for the noise in the background. It's noon on Saturday, and apparently that's when the city that I'm in test their tornado sirens. So, yeah. Anyway, thoughts on the Nintendo Direct. A lot of great games coming out. Looking forward to Xenoblade Chronicles X. The new Zelda looks really cool. I did not expect an HD remake of Twilight Princess. I would have thought that since they made that for the GameCube and then later pointed it over to the Wii U, that they would have left that one alone. But, yeah. It's cool. The Pokemon games coming to the 3DS eShop, that's really unexpected. And I kind of have to wonder if, aside from the local wireless trading, if they're going to incorporate any functionality with Pokemon Bank, so that you can take original Gen 1 Pokemon and bring them up to Gen 6 that much more easily. That would definitely be interesting to see. Of course, the big announcement, of course, is the new character that's going to be Smash DLC, which is Cloud Strife. Okay, so let me get this straight. Square Enix will allow Nintendo to use one of their characters that has never been on a Nintendo system. And yet we can't get Geno. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. Yeah, because Cloud, unless you count his appearances in the Kingdom of Hearts series, which I don't know if he's appeared on any of the Kingdom Hearts games that were on Nintendo, like the GBA version of Chain of Memories, or not. If I'm wrong on that, if he never was in those, please let me know. If he was in one of those, again, please let me know. Yeah, as far as I know, Cloud's never shown up on a Nintendo console in any way, shape, or form. Home-based or handheld. The only thing I can think of that they might have been doing there is kind of the same thing that Hideo Kojima did when he allowed Snake to be used in Smash Bros. Brawl, which is that it's kind of a cross-promotional kind of thing, since after all we do have the Final Fantasy VII HD remake coming up really soon. That's about the only thing I can think of that might be going on there. So, yeah, that's about it. As far as content updates, I do have. I have not yet shot it because I've been mostly focusing on trying to, get packed up and everything. But I do have the next Tokusatsu Heroes build prepared. I have gone ahead and randomly chosen which one I'm going to do. And I've decided I'm going to be going with the sniper build. So look forward to that. I'll try and get that shot over the weekend and queued to go up on Wednesday, since I don't know what my internet situation, how quickly that's going to come into place when I get moved. And of course I've got this vlog going up today to kind of help bridge the gap until then. And yeah, most of this weekend is going to be focused on getting stuff backed up and getting it moved over, so that I finally will not have to make this hour and a quarter drive to and from work, which, you know, it hasn't been a bad drive, it's just been kind of expensive, you know, on gas. So, you know, being able to not have to make that drive really kind of does really fix things. By the way, sorry about the glare. I know I parked with the sun right in my face. It's part of why I'm keeping my hand up here near my head, so that, you know, there's not quite so much glare. As for news type things, we're still on the road to 100. Last I checked, we're still 6 subs away. So please spread the word. You know, 6 subs away, and it is the 14th. So we've got 16 more days until I would like to be at 100. So plenty of time, but still spread the word. Let people know that, you know, we're putting stuff out on a regular basis, and that you know, we're doing stuff that we like to do, and, you know, we're finally not freaking out all that much about scheduling. Just a reminder, 100 subs, we are going to have a Q&A special, and David of Ace of Hearts Gaming and I are going to be doing a special full old school podcast version of Casual Mode, affectionately titled at this point Casual Mode Once in a Lifetime. And then whenever we decide to do it again, it'll be Casual Mode same as it ever was, because I like making musical references. Anything else? Oh yeah, the news type things. The news type things. I did see last night the ISIS attack in France, and that is exceptionally tragic. And thoughts to families of those who were killed. And here's to a day when, you know, people don't feel like, when there aren't people who feel like that they have to scare the shit out of people to get their point across. I do have another issue along those lines, though. And this is so going to make me sound, you know, like, damn kids, get off my lawn. It's going to make me sound old, but I work, so I have to keep my phone off at work for many different reasons, most of them related to security. And because of that, I can't keep ready, you know, like instant connection to the news, which is fine for me, because I'm not, you know, that big into the news all that much anyway. So when I finally get off of work and I turned my phone back on, and I saw that there was a hashtag trending that was Pray for Paris. So, of course, I'm curious as to what the fuck is going on, so I click on it, and all I'm seeing are, you know, people using the hashtags with various different, you know, wishes of hope and peace and love and all that stuff. Not a single one explaining why the fuck that hashtag is a thing. You know, no news posts, no retweets of any major news outlets. I had to find out what was going on by actually actively searching it when I got home. This is a problem. that we have in this day and age in social media with hashtags. It's so easy to use hashtags. It's not always that easy to find out why the hashtags are being used. It's. I mean, I could put out, like hashtag tuna salad, and there will be people who will be tweeting about hashtag tuna salad that may not even know what the hell tuna salad is about, or people who do know what it's about but just assume everyone else knows what hashtag tuna salad is about and just use it without any kind of context whatsoever. That is a problem. Because, like I said, I can't keep, ready contact with this kind of stuff. And I'm not the only one in this world. There are people who work various different hours during the day who can't keep in contact with that kind of stuff. And it's not their fault. So whenever they see something like that trending, they wonder what's going on. They try and go into hashtag and look it up. They find no information. They find no reason why hashtag tuna salad is a thing. So, yeah, it's a matter of all hashtag, no details, And just, I want to encourage you all, when you're using hashtags that are trending, be mindful that there are people who may not know what the hell it's trending, what the hell that hashtag it means, and why it's trending. Help if you're going to use the hashtag and you're going to spread it around, make sure people know why. Make sure people know what's going on. I had to ask last night, and nobody told me what it was going about. I saw like bits and pieces here and there, but I had to search and find out what was going on with hashtag Pray for Paris myself. And like I said, for some reason, hashtag tuna salad got trending for some reason. It would be the same deal. You'd just have people, making a little tweet, hashtag tuna salad, and there'd be no details whatsoever. So, it really bugs me, because I'm an information guy. I like having pieces of information on hand to use. So, it really bothers me that it's so easy to use hashtags and not so easy to explain what the hashtags are about many times. So, I'd like to encourage you all, casual fanatics, to even when you're using, the hashtags that I'm giving for, like, the votes and stuff, be mindful of what the hashtags are about, and be mindful that there are people that don't know. So, if someone asks, give them the answer that they're looking for. Please. Because, they might be, oh, that's a really good cause. Okay, and then they'll be more inclined to spread it. I'm not, as much as I understand why the hashtag for Pray for Paris is trending, I'm not inclined to use it now, because nobody was able to tell me what it meant. I had to look that up. I had to look up what the fuck happened myself. Anyway, that's all for this vlog. I encourage you to go back and check the other videos. We just did the first random 3D6 this past Wednesday, so go back and check that. Check the first 2 Tokusatsu heroes to get kind of a little heads up as to kind of the base builds that we're working on for the Tokusatsu hero builds. And as always, until next time we talk, keep it casual, y'all.